The industry wants you to buy expensive gear. Titanium knives for $300, solar chargers for $500, multi-tools with 47 functions you'll never use. They tell you that you need these things to survive. They're lying. Your grandfather didn't have any of that. He carried simple tools, cheap tools, tools that lasted a lifetime, and the industry buried them because they couldn't make money on things that never break. I went through my grandfather's old toolbox last summer. Wooden box, rusty latch, dust inside. Found 10 things, all still working, all still usable. All under $20 if you can find them today. Some under $5, some under $1. The industry replaced them with plastic junk that breaks after a year. Here are the 10 tools. I'm listing them from useful to most important, and I'm saving the best for last. Number 10. The old school can opener. Not the electric one that needs an outlet, not the fancy safety one with plastic gears, just the simple metal P38. Your grandfather opened thousands of cans with this. Never needed batteries, never broke, never failed. The new can openers? Plastic gears strip after 6 months. The handle snaps, you throw it away and buy another. That's the plan. The old one costs $2 at a flea market. Works forever. I've used mine for 15 years. Same one. Number 9. A real hammer. Not the fancy titanium framing hammer with shock absorption and ergonomic grip. Just a solid steel head on a wooden handle. Your grandfather used one hammer his whole life. Same handle, same head. He drove nails, broke rocks, tapped bearings into place. The new ergonomic hammers cost $80. The old one costs $8, and it drives nails just as straight. The industry wants you to think you need a different hammer for every job. Framing hammer, finishing hammer, demo hammer. You don't. One hammer, one handle, one lifetime. Number 8. A cast iron skillet. Not non-stick, not ceramic, not aluminum. Just heavy, black, seasoned cast iron. Your grandmother probably cooked on it. Your grandfather probably cleaned it with sand and water and a rag. No soap, no dishwasher. It lasts forever. You can use it as a frying pan, as a baking dish, as a weapon, as a shield. Try that with your non-stick pan. The coating flakes off, the handle melts. The industry replaced cast iron with disposable pans that you replace every 2 years. A cast iron skillet costs $15 at a garage sale. It will outlive your grandchildren. Number 7. A crosscut saw. Not the electric chainsaw that needs gas and oil and sharpening every hour. Not the battery-powered one with lithium cells that die in the cold. Just a 2-man crosscut saw with teeth that never quit. Your grandfather felled trees with this, cut firewood for winter, built barns, built fences, no fuel, no noise, no maintenance. The industry replaced it with loud, heavy, expensive chainsaws that break after a few seasons. A crosscut saw costs $20 if you find one at a farm auction. Works forever. Quietly. Number 6. A hand drill. Not the electric drill that needs batteries that die when you need them most. Not the hammer drill that costs $200. Just a simple brace and bit. Your grandfather drilled hundreds of holes with this. Slowly, steadily. Never needed charging. Never needed a new battery. Never overheated. The industry wants you to think you need power tools for everything. You don't. A hand drill works when the grid is down, when batteries are dead, when you're miles from an outlet. Costs $10 at an estate sale. The bits are still sharp. Number 5. A whetstone. Not the electric knife sharpener that sparks and grinds away your blade. Not the diamond abrasive system with 3 stages and a plastic stand. Just a simple river rock with 2 grits. Coarse on one side, fine on the other. Your grandfather sharpened everything with this. Knives, axes, scythes, scissors, chisels. He never bought new blades. He never threw things away because they got dull. The industry buried the whetstone because they want you to buy new knives every few years. A whetstone costs $5. A new set of knives costs $50. The stone still works after 50 years. Number 4. A monkey wrench. Not the adjustable wrench with plastic handles and laser etching. Not the lightweight aluminum one that flexes when you apply pressure. Just a heavy, cast iron monkey wrench from the 1940s. Your grandfather fixed pipes with this, fixed tractors, fixed everything that broke on the farm. It doesn't slip, doesn't strip, doesn't break. The industry replaced it with cheap stamped metal wrenches that bend and crack. A monkey wrench costs $10 at an estate sale. It'll outlive you and your children. Number 3. A draw knife. Not the electric planer that needs an outlet and makes a mess. Not the expensive woodworking set with 50 pieces. Just a sharp blade with 2 wooden handles. Your grandfather shaped wood with this. Made tool handles. Made chair legs. Made axe shafts. Made spoons. The industry buried this tool because it takes skill. You can't learn it from a YouTube video in 10 minutes. But skill is free. The tool costs $15. The skill comes from practice. Your grandfather learned from his father. You can learn the same way. Number 2. A scythe. Not the gas-powered weed whacker that screams and stinks and breaks every season. Not the string trimmer with plastic line that snaps constantly. Just a curved blade on a long wooden handle. Your grandfather cut hay with this. Cut wheat, cut grass, cut weeds. Quiet, cheap, effective. One blade lasts decades. A weed whacker lasts 2 seasons if you're lucky. The scythe costs $20 at a farm auction. The industry buried it because you can't sell gas for it. You can't sell replacement line. You can't sell plastic parts that break. A scythe needs nothing but a human arm and a whetstone. Number 1. The most important tool your grandfather carried. Something the industry can't replicate, can't patent, can't sell, can't bury. It's knowledge. Your grandfather knew how to sharpen a blade, how to season cast iron, how to swing a hammer without hurting himself, how to read the weather, how to fix what broke instead of throwing it away, how to make do with what he had. The industry buried this knowledge because a person who fixes things doesn't buy new things. A person who knows how to survive doesn't need their products. They want you dependent, scared, buying. Your grandfather wasn't. He knew things, and those things kept him alive through depression, war, and hard times. 10 tools, all cheap, all durable, all buried by the industry because they last too long. Your grandfather didn't have a survival store. He didn't have a $300 knife or a $500 charger. He had a wooden box with rusty latch, and inside that box, he had everything he needed. He survived everything the world threw at him. You can too. Stop buying expensive junk. Start buying what actually works. Start learning what actually matters.